All right, welcome everyone to our Saturday afternoon max training call and presentation at 2 p.m. We're going to be talking about a very important word today called glutathione, known as the master antioxidant in every single cell of our bodies. And our company, Max International, which has been in business just over 12 years now, is the leading research company in this powerful word called glutathione. We have many scientific and medical breakthroughs, which we're going to be discussing today. So welcome everyone on the call. I want to start by saying, did you know that the human body contains trillions of cells? So that's important knowledge and information to have, because once we know that, then we can start looking at health from a cellular perspective. This is what a healthy cell looks like, nice and round, free floating. You can actually look at a drop of blood under a high-powered microscope and what a picture of what it would look like. But when they're clumping together like this, that means your body has too many toxins in it and you need to detoxify the body. I have a friend that has done thousands of what's called blood microscopy tests, and you know, most people have too many toxins in their body, and they need to cleanse and detoxify. And that's one of the powerful things behind this word called glutathione. We create 40 billion new cells every day, and every single one of them needs this master antioxidant. Your vitality is a reflection of your cellular health. So knowing that, you know, I got excited when I discovered this, because I thought, wow, we can look at now things at a much smaller level, not just, you know, at like each organ of the body. We can go down to the cellular level. And inside of your cells, you have your DNA, you have your mitochondria, which are energy producing plants. You have these antioxidants, which are indigenous, called glutathione, and several others. But I want to start by saying, what does this word glutathione really mean? It's something produced naturally in every cell of the body. It's the world's most powerful antioxidant, the most efficient detoxifier. And that's why I wanted to start off with the powerful properties of detoxification that glutathione can provide. It also strengthens the immune system, reduces cellular inflammation, and protects against oxidative stress. It's another word for free radicals. And your cells get damaged when you have too many toxins in your body. Why? Because those free radicals are banging into or hitting into your cell and damaging your cell. And one day I'll see if I can get a good picture of what damaged cells look like. You can see they're all rigid because the free radicals have been fighting and warring against your cells. And so we need something inside the cell here to protect it from the onslaught of toxins and free radicals entering the body. Where do these free radicals come from? They come from over 80,000 chemicals found in our air, water, and food, as well as over 200 foreign chemicals found in the human blood. This causes unprecedented levels of stress, poor diets, lack of energy, fatigue, joint issues, etc. So now knowing this information, which is just one of the two biggest global concerns, the other one is global financial crisis and high unemployment, poverty levels, loss of opportunity, we can solve or help to resolve both of these issues with one shot, is the way I look at it, by doing what we're doing today, which is educating people and raising the awareness that glutathione is the solution to protect your cell. It's the number one protector of the cell, and it's the number one detoxifier of the cell. And that's what I want to focus on mostly today. When you detoxify your cells will be healthier, and not only that, it will help to fight against inflammation, which is also known as one of the root causes behind, you know, over 74 diseases and health challenges. Because when your glutathione level is low, your body is more susceptible to inflammation and toxins damaging your cells. So as we age, from the age of 20 upwards, our glutathione levels are dropping. So you could see it's quite a noticeable drop from the age of 20 to 30, well over 10% drop. Even sometimes more than 20% drop, because it's 1 to 2% per year. By the age of 30 to 40, look at that. You know, I wondered why when I hit 40, suddenly all that energy I had in my 20s and 30s seemed to disappear. And I'm like, what's going on here? And it's just because your glutathione level has dropped significantly and the toxins in our environment are increasing. So this is why people are running to energy drinks and different things which are not healthy for you. But because people don't like that feeling of fatigue and energy crash, and they need to work throughout the day and you know, just have enough energy to do what they need to do in life in general. People are taking unhealthy measures to try to solve this problem. We have a better solution, which is boost your glutathione level, and your energy levels will come back naturally. But look what happens at 50. Wow, you're down quite a bit of loss of your glutathione store, which is your liver needs that to detoxify the body. It's the number one organ for your glutathione, storage of glutathione to help detoxify every cell of the body. But every other organ, like your lungs needs glutathione, your brain, your heart, every major organ and even minor organ, every single organ of the body, every single cell needs it. So knowing that, you don't want to get into this red zone here. Look at that, 60s, 70s, 80s. Like, people are so low on glutathione levels, they're in the red zone. That's dangerous, in my opinion. We need to solve this problem. And thank God we have a way to reverse this trend, if that's the way you want to look at it. How do we do that? With the glutathione solution called ribosine. This took 25 years of research, and I don't want to minimize that number. 25 years of research is a significant amount of time that these research scientists were in the lab, not only studying at the cellular level, but understanding how glutathione really functions and works, and how can we boost it. And they discovered a natural solution called ribosine. That's what I love about it. 24 peer-reviewed articles, 38 patents and patents pending, the most advanced glutathione technology available today, exclusively from Max International. So I want to spend a lot of time on this slide, or understanding the science today, because I worked at the Ministry of Health for over 7 years, and I understand, at the Trillium Health Center here in Mississauga, as well as Credit Valley Hospital and William Osler Health Center in Brampton. And what I discovered is that there's a difference between the medical community and the scientific community. I feel that the scientific community is discovering things which are way ahead of the knowledge or information the medical community has. In fact, someone once told me that, the scientific community is 10 to 20 years ahead of before everyone else learns what they have discovered in the lab, in the research. And the most amazing thing to me is that glutathione was only discovered just over 100 years ago. And people have even won a Nobel Prize for the discovery of glutathione. But yet it wasn't only until the last 20 years that people have truly, fully understood the detoxification properties of glutathione and why it's so important as a cell protector. So that, to me, that is amazing. We know that, even from a biblical perspective, it says knowledge will increase in the last days. And I thought, wow, God created this tripeptide called glutathione 6,000 years ago, and the 6 days of creation, specifically in day 3, because when we read the Bible, it says that God created the seed-bearing plants and vegetation in verse 11, chapter 1, verse 11. And then if you study today's science, you'll know that every plant needs glutathione to live on planet Earth. Every animal requires glutathione to live on this planet. And thirdly, every human being needs it. So what does that tell you? The Creator knew that this world would become more and more toxic as we go, and we needed something to protect the cell and to detoxify the cell. So that's why plants require it, animals require it, and human beings require it. I just want to make that so clear today that this is the most important thing to live on this planet Earth, and we have a way to increase the level by 300% using ribosine. And this is what the result is of all of our research, proprietary breakthrough products. Number one, Cellgevity, it's our flagship. Max ATPs for athletes who want to boost energy instantaneously. We'll talk a little bit about that. And then finally, Infuse, which is your multivitamin mineral, which is a great complement to Cellgevity to give you what we call the 1-2 punch to defeat free radicals and to improve your overall health and wellness and help your body live longer and live stronger. NSF approval, look at all these labels we have. Professional athletic use, it's been approved for that through the Gold Seal approval, certified drug-free, BSCG approvals, Health Canada approval. We have so many approval of 18 countries that we are currently in. And we decided to not only use the ribosine technology, but to add 12 supplemental ingredients to Cellgevity to give you an even more power punch for the antioxidant support your body needs. So take a look at all those 12 herbal ingredients, from aloe extract to resveratrol, broccoli seed extract, alpha lipoic acid, turmeric root extract, grapeseed extract, quercetin, milk thistle, vitamin C, selenium, cordyceps, and black pepper. So when you see all that combination together, it's quite powerful, but without ribosine, it wouldn't be quite the same. That is really what sets us apart and makes us very unique, because that alone can boost your glutathione levels by 300%. It's just nice to have everything else in the mix there. And then secondly, here's some more benefits behind glutathione. It maintains energy production. We already said strengthens the immune system, detoxifies toxins in the liver and cells. And that's why I focus so much time on the detoxification today, because I really truly feel, and I experience it myself, when your body's detoxified, you have better mental focus, mental clarity. You can even think better, memorize better. You can just dream better. And it's right here. It says improves mental focus and clarity. And I've noticed that it's very unique in what it does, how it does that. It improves quality of sleep, which is very important to the overall health of your body and cells. Reduces the effects of stress. Improves the skin, which is the #1 organ of the body, and enhances athletic performance. And over 100,000 studies on glutathione. We're up to 150,000 studies now. So that's the power of why Cellgevity. I believe everyone should, be on it and see the benefits for themselves. But then second, I like to replenish, my cells with Enfuse, which is providing all your vitamins and minerals you need on a daily basis. Vitamin A of 1 cup of spinach. We have the equivalent vitamin B2 of 6 cups of almonds, the equivalent vitamin B5 of 3 pounds of raw cauliflower, the vitamin B6 of 70 eggs, the vitamin B11 of 50 cloves of garlic. Some of you might like garlic, but not that many, right? And then finally, vitamin B12 of 2 gallons of yogurt, folate of 40 spears of asparagus, one of my favorite vegetables, asparagus. But I don't usually eat 40 spears, not even in a week or even in a month. So this little powder pouch called Enfuse gives you enough equivalent recommended daily intake of vitamins and minerals to give you everything your body needs to function at its optimal level. And that's the key. We don't want just a little bit of vitamins and minerals and like here and there. We want the true recommended. Finally, the niacin of 5 large potatoes, biotin, vitamin C of 4 oranges, vitamin D of 8 glasses of milk, vitamin E of 6 pounds of avocados, manganese of 6 cups of garbanzo beans, the selenium of 3.5 pounds of raw tofu, and the zinc of 4.5 cups of green peas. And I think I missed the Swiss chard up here, Swiss chard. Anyway, all this picture looks great, but that's a lot of food to try to eat to get your recommended daily intake. So I'd rather just take my pouch of Enfuse, and I'll still eat my fruits and vegetables, but now I know I'm getting what I require on a daily basis. Plus, Enfuse boosts your CoQ10 level, which is also known for good, like to improve heart health. And someone also won a Nobel Prize back in the 1970s for discovering CoQ10, which stands for coenzyme Q10. And so those are the 2 most powerful antioxidants in the cell of our body. Glutathione is #1, CoQ10 is. So I have two others, which I don't mention very often, but one is SOD, superoxide dismutase, and the other one is CAT catalase. And all of our breakthroughs, including Enfuse and glutathione, help support all those 4 indigenous antioxidants in every cell of the body. So I'm giving you a lot of scientific information today just because I feel it's important for us to truly know what we have in our hands and why everyone needs to know this and see the overall health benefits that they will get from getting on them. That's all I could say. So I'm going to save Max ATP for maybe Tuesday or Thursday. We do the same call on Zoom call at 9:30 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday night. But ATP does improve recovery after physical exercise. And then we have our Max 357 Arctic blend. And we'll share, Thursday night is our testimonial call, and we have lots of testimonies on how this has been helping people, especially with anti-aging benefits for skin, hair, nails. That's one of the most popular testimonies. People say it's helping with the hair growth and just longer nails and skin improvement. So anyway, it's so many things. In fact, there's something called psoriasis that people always wondered, how do I get rid of this on my skin? And I believe that, again, not only boosting glutathione levels, but there's different things that you can do, which we're sharing here today, that will help overall with some of those challenges. But omega-3 comes from cod oil, black raspberry seed oil, omega-5 from pomegranate seed oil, and omega-7 from fresh pollock fish oil. So this is all very high quality, nutritional supplements and or dietary supplements is what we're classified as. And we're also anti-aging supplements is another word you can use to describe what we're talking about today. But MetaSwitch is finally our weight management solution. If you're looking to lose weight, we have great testimonies and great videos that we send you. So just get back to the person who invited you today, and we'll send you some videos and post more information about MetaSwitch, how it can help to support and promote healthy blood sugar levels, support healthy cholesterol levels, support healthy metabolism, finally help curb appetite and cravings, and so many other benefits you see here. So I'm not going to do the full presentation today, but if you want to know more about imagining how you can do Max as a business, home-based business, which a lot of people are looking for today, you can do this business 100% from home through our Zoom calls. You get your own website, and you can earn very good commission just for inviting people and sharing the information and really helping to improve and change lives. So that's our motivation. I believe our motivation is to help as many people as we can. And just going back to the longevity here, I'm going to just ask Dr. Carl, are you on the line with us today? Or Monica, or yeah, whoever wants to share testimony, feel free. We're going to do a quick testimony before we go into training today. And or Doreen, welcome everyone to the call today. If anyone has a testimony you'd like to share, you can just *6.
Hi, it's me, Sonia.
Oh, hey, Sonia, how are you?
Hey, I just pop in. I just finished work and I run home and I just get into the group. So how are you guys doing?
Very good, thank you.
Okay, so I just start listening to you guys in the very right time because I have an amazing testimony.
Sure.
My parents start taking LGBT. A couple of weeks ago, I sent it in, a couple of months ago, I sent it in the mail to Mexico. Okay. And yes. Stuck there because always going on. But finally, last week, they opened all the offices. So they got the LGBT, they start taking it, and not even 2-3 days later, my mom was so surprised that she said, you won't believe it, I start already hearing your father snoring, and it was years that she never hear him. So that means he's sleeping very well with this LGBT pill. So, and my mommy has more energy, she's feeling better. She said, now I feel like 5 years younger, taking them more often.
And that's great effort to get it all the way to your family in Mexico. And it's not one of the countries we're open in yet, but hopefully soon, because we're in 18 countries right now, and we're, I believe, going to continue the global expansion in the next few years to come. So would anyone else like to share testimony before we bring on Dr. Carl to do the training today?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Pastor Dominic.
You're welcome, Tori.
Thank you. So just wanted to one of my recent associates joined my team, and she was all excited. She's already seen changes. She couldn't be on today. I think she's at work. But her husband, I was allowed to speak with him, and he's like, trust me, I am just already energized. And you know, you could hear the joy in his voice. He said, I can't really believe what is what's happening, and it's less than a week. So as usual, I just want to say thank God for this breakthrough, and you know, it's really changing lives. I just wanted to say that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doreen. That's amazing testimony as well. And it's interesting how I know you have some clients in Jamaica as well, and Sonia has some in Mexico. So the thing is, we're already expanding into countries that the company has not even opened up yet. But that's a good. That means we're real entrepreneurs, and we're looking to provide a solution, you know, that everybody needs all around the world. But we do have 18 countries we're currently in, and I'm just looking for that slide that I can bring up. But is there any third testimony tonight that someone would like to share before we? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, not to take away from others testifying, but just I want to thank you again for speaking with Carmen yesterday. And I've got to tell you that she said to me, I'm definitely coming on board because she was taking some other things from a certain company, and recently she had a severe attack of flu. She was wondering if it was COVID. She was so sick. I said to her, you know, you definitely want to do yourself a favor by getting Cellgevity, and I sent her, you know, some flyers and all. And she said, for sure. I was telling her that I have not had flu since, and I know that I in the past have had, you know, at a certain time of the year I would be coming down with. So this is really doing good for my body, and I know she'll come on board soon, both for herself as her sister. So I wanted to say that.
Thank you, Doreen, for sharing that. That's wonderful because we don't have to overcomplicate this. All we have to do is tell people, listen, there's issues and problems out there in our toxic environment. People need more energy. They need to detoxify the body. And number one thing right now is strengthening your immune system. I told people there's no better way to protect your whole body than to strengthen your immune system. And most people will agree that your immunity is the way you protect your body. There's nothing else you can do externally that is efficient as that. So I really feel that, you know, the key right now is helping people boost their glutathione levels naturally, and then also giving the body what it needs through the Enfuse vitamin mineral complex. And here's all the countries we're in. If anyone else wants to give a testimony, we still have a few minutes before Dr. Carl comes on, but I just want to show all the countries we're in. I mean, you might have friends in Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Costa Rica, Colombia, El Salvador, Hong Kong, Ghana, Malaysia, Cote d'Ivoire, wow, Nigeria, Guatemala, and then Dominican Republic, you can add in there as well, and other countries coming on board soon. So you could see that, you know, this is our head office in Salt Lake City. I was there well over 5 years ago. They flew me on an all expense paid trip called the Road to Diamond Training. Once you hit gold level in the company, they fly you to the head office in Salt Lake City to train you on going for diamond. So that's my goal in the next few years. I believe we can even do it this year, 2020, but some of you are going towards bronze, silver, and gold this year. So whatever we can do to help you, that's why we're here on the Zoom call every week. Is there any last minute testimony before we call on Dr. Carl?
Hello, yes, this is Anita from Jamaica. Charlie is gonna be nice. I'm gonna speak and get up very quickly. Yes, there was somebody that bought the Cellgevity since last week. A person at my workplace, and he said he couldn't wait to come to work. You know, he's getting such a rest. You know, it's doing great thing in his body. You know, and that's a testimony for that.
Hi, sorry about that. Was that Aneta? I was having just a little trouble hearing. That was Aneta, right?
Yes, this is Aneta.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you for calling in. I hope you finished the testimony, but I was having a little trouble hearing you, but we'll get it again next time if that's okay.
Okay, yes, I was saying last week, a person at my workplace bought one of the Cellgevity, and he said he couldn't wait to come to work. It's giving him such a rest. You know, it's doing great things in his body. You know, he couldn't wait for work. You know, so that is his testimony. It's doing wonder. You know, it's a first just to persons. It's, you know, if persons just know what we have, they would just, you know, scrape it up. But it will take a time, you know, until they understand.
Yes. Thank you so much. I heard it very clearly the second time around. So thank you, Aneta, for joining us today. And thank you, everyone else. God bless you all for joining. We're going to just end the recording here and then start again, bring Dr. Carl on for the training today. So Tuesday night, we'll go over the full presentation.
Dominic,
go ahead. Yes, sure, go ahead.
Go just a little bit longer. I have something happening here right now, so I'll pull back in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Okay.
5 minutes.
Thank you, Dr. Carl. Okay. Monica, are you on the line with us today? And anyone else? You know what? Hold on. Let me end the recording here, and then we'll start fresh with another testimony, and then get into a little bit of the comp plan while we wait for Dr. Carl. So let me do that right now. 1 second.